This is Social Media Meltdown, a feature where we look at a news story that's trending online and the internet's reaction to that story. As you know, the internet never overreacts to anything. It's nothing but calm, cool, and collected here on the World Wide Web. Tonight's top story: an 8-year-old girl was attacked in a restaurant bathroom in Chicago. According to police, Reese Hartstein, 33 years old, entered the women's bathroom at a Jason's Deli location, where the child and her mother were using the facilities. Hartstein then entered the stall being used by the young girl and proceeded to choke her unconscious and attempted to lock the stall door behind him. The mother was able to rescue her child and escape, while other patrons held the man until police could arrive. Hartstein is charged with aggravated kidnapping of a child, aggravated battery of a child, battery causing bodily harm, and aggravated assault of a peace officer, the latter charge laid after he reportedly punched an officer during booking procedures at the station. In other news, Americans are currently losing their shit over the continuing controversy of transgendered people and what public bathrooms they should and should not be allowed to shit and piss in. And because of the timing of the incident in Chicago, and the US government issuing a guidance outlining that schools, that's important to note, must allow transgendered people to use whichever bathroom they feel most comfortable using, these two news stories have been connected by the internet's most rational individuals. Yeah, let's let men use women's restrooms. The devil walks on this earth in the form of Obama. Let's let him put transgender restrooms in our schools. A woman should dress up as a man, go into guys' bathroom, and rip their hoo-hoos clean out and fry them. Wonder how things would go then. Of course, this news story had nothing to do with a man dressing as a woman or even identifying as transgendered. But Satan, taking the form of President Obama, is responsible, and the solution to fixing this is for women to tuck their hair in a hat, walk into the men's room, and start ripping cocks off and having a literal wiener roast. This was my biggest fear of the transgender restrooms, and it has happened. Thank you, Obama administration. I hope you can sleep at night. Angry face. Your biggest fear was that non-transgendered pedophiles would wait until no one was looking, slip into a women's bathroom, and try and choke rape an 8-year-old? That is a really specific fear. Once again, it's Obama's fault that this happened. If he hadn't decreed that transgendered people should be allowed to choose their own bathroom at a school, a crazy asshole wouldn't have walked into a women's bathroom in a deli to force himself on a kid. I wonder how he identified, or if anyone would even question him entering the women's restroom nowadays. Is pedophile a protected group? Brackets, yet? Hang him, once properly adjudicated, of course, hi, ellipses. Well, wonder no more. He wasn't identifying as a woman, and no, pedophiles are not a protected group, which is why he's under arrest. I do like that this person feels the guy deserves a fair trial, despite jumping to a number of conclusions. Sad to say, I have a feeling this will be happening more frequently with the recent changes in bathroom laws. Perhaps after enough women and children are attacked, things will be revised. Women and children have been attacked in bathrooms long before any laws or rules existed beyond a sign on a door with a silhouette of a man or a woman. And all other laws still exist. The Obama administration's guidance doesn't say trannies can hop into whatever bathroom they want to and rape whoever they want. Sexual assault is still illegal. This doesn't make anything easier. In fact, next time you're going to a public bathroom, keep an eye on how many people are staring at you as you walk in. I'm gonna bet no one is looking. Oftentimes, they're down a hallway, so if someone else isn't going to the bathroom at the same time, no one even sees which one you go into. There's no piss police. No one's keeping an eye on bathroom doors, except maybe in busy nightclubs where bouncers are trying to make sure people don't take their drinks in with them, or try and take a companion in with them to drunkenly and consensually fuck in the stall. If dudes were only allowed in the men's room, this piece of shit wouldn't have had an open door to enter the ladies' room. Once again, men aren't allowed in the ladies' room. This guy wasn't allowed to go in there. And the door is always open. It doesn't unlock after a vag scan. Obviously, this guy's not a tranny, but just the same, the San Bernardino shooters were not good Muslims. I don't know what point he's trying to make here, but sadly he doesn't continue that line of thought. Could this guy have done the same thing if Chicago had a law like NC? Sure, But at least in NC, he's breaking the law as soon as he enters, which I believe is at least a little bit of a deterrent. Once he's inside, the temptation is too great. Oh, I see what happened. He thinks that once you walk into a women's bathroom, you're overtaken by a sudden urge to fuck a child. This is absolute madness. No law would have been a deterrent to this guy. He was going to assault and rape a little girl. I don't think that he was thinking, oh shit, I don't want to add a small fine to my life sentence. I better not do that. If rape laws weren't enough of a deterrent for this guy already, one that says, don't walk into a room that's meant for other people, probably wasn't going to be the fucking straw that broke the camel's back. Anyone who thinks I'm a scumbag and a hater or intolerant, maybe you are intolerant if you cannot see that there is another point of view besides yours. You're right. People generally are pretty intolerant of mouth-breathing, uninformed bigots. Just use any bathroom you want? No murderous animal will take advantage of the new rules? Nah. Once again, there was no rule in Chicago that said a guy could go into the women's bathroom at a restaurant. Nor did they recently add one saying it was open season on child fucking. And finally, considering Obama cares more for the feelings of transgenders than the safety of women, may I suggest a 22 or 38 caliber? Arm yourselves and teach your daughters how to defend themselves. Yep, start shitting armed, ladies. Obama's letting them ladyboys into your bathroom. Point a Glock at the stall door and shoot when you see anything over a size 8 underneath the door. While the left justifies this action because the assailant isn't transgender, the current trend dictates all he would have to do is say he identifies as a female to be in our intimate bathroom space. Once again, who is he having to say this to? There's no bathroom monitor. Clearly, no one saw this guy go in. He didn't ask permission, nor did anyone even see him in the bathroom until shit went south. Like Bruce Jenner is simply a crossdresser and has an entire nation calling him a she. What a time to be alive. So, are you worried that Caitlyn Jenner might come and rape your kids now at a deli? I mean, if she does, no chance you're outrunning an Olympic gold medalist, but I think everyone's safe from that scenario. We conclude the madness with a reminder that there is some sanity in the world. As just horrible as this is, I hope people realize that actual predators will find their victim regardless of what bathroom it is. Ha ha ha, you naive individual. Don't you know anything? Those signs on the door were all that was stopping the floodgates. They were the barriers between all that was good and decent in this world. And now, it's gonna be Rape Fest 16 in those bathrooms. Obama said, sick perverts, get on in there and diddle till your fingers prune. We're looking the other way. This has been Social Media Meltdown, where you can try and contain the contamination, but why bother when it's already a wasteland?